Hello, I'm Andrea Brown and I'm the Global Head of Channel and Partnerships. And today I'm joined by Wayne. Hey, Wayne.
How you doing? You good?
I'm good, thank you. Just tell everyone what your role is at OpenSpace.
So my role here at OpenSpace is I'm a senior account executive. So I look after some accounts we've already got and look for new business too.
Perfect. So I wanted to have a chat with you today because I know that you have seen great success with the retail sector, and I've worked with the retail sector a bit in my day as well. So I am so curious to know what is going on. What is it that OpenSpace does well for retail?
I think, to be fair, Andrew, I think that retail is, people overlook it a little bit because they think retail, they instantly think shops and stores and aisles. And you've got to understand that behind all that, there's still a building that they need to look after, they need to manage, they need to control, they need to refurb sometimes, build new ones still. So I think people look over retail because they see it as a market that we can't really get into when really they're crying out for exactly what OpenSpace does, you know, to be able to go in and it's different things with different retail stores. You know, I'm talking to a couple of the really large retail companies here in the UK who want something where they can walk around the store and view aisles and management and clothing stores and you know, your average everyday supermarket stores, you know, so it's a mixture of what they need. And I think the biggest thing is understanding what their needs are.
Yeah,
so I think
and what are their needs? What are they looking to use it for?
Again, it's things like you would normally find on a construction site as normal. You know, they still need to go around and do surveys to make sure that there's no damage to the stores. They're checking to make sure that work that needs to be completed in the next few months, you know, what is there something in the store that needs to be moved first? You know, there's a lot of the very similar needs in the construction site as you would find in one of these retail stores. It's just that they've got the members of the public in there. So we miss them, you know. So I'm talking to a store quite recently that are looking to do a new refurb. So they want to go and do a survey, first of all, to see what's there, how it's there, how does it look, show it to, you know, share it to a wider team so they can look around and literally do a 360 walk of the store as it is now. And then they can obviously get the idea of what it's going to look like afterwards. And then they will go back in and do a walk afterwards and show the differences and how it's changed. And I think, like I said, I think we do overlook the necessity that these companies have of doing that. You know, a lot of the companies that we talk to are still trying to do it via mobile phone technology. So they try to wander around with a phone up and look around and maybe take the odd picture here and there. But, you know, it's certainly things like facilities management, asset management. They have to manage those assets. You know, is there any damage to the store? When was it damaged? When was it done? Has it been completed? Can we send that to somebody to get repaired? So I think it's I think there's a lot of work that can be done in these stores, definitely.
And I think just thinking about it, that we can travel with them through their whole life cycle, really, can't we? So right from sort of, like you've said, pre-construction through to the build, through to facilities management. And I'm even thinking really through to like marketing and footfall. What does your shop window look like? Has that been executed properly across all of our stores everywhere? Oh, look, yeah, that promotion isn't going well. We no longer have to send somebody all the way down there. We could virtually be taking a look at what's going on.
Exactly. I mean, I was talking to one of the very large supermarket chains quite recently, and they were really keen as we were doing a walkthrough to understand their merchandise and whereabouts they were in the aisles. It was something I'd never even thought of, you know, but these guys, as we were doing a walk through a demo, you know, we were then showing it to another team as part of that huge chain. And they were saying, oh, look at this. Oh, can I zoom in on there? Why has that been put there? That shouldn't be there. In the, you know, it's the use cases are so big and so wide for OpenSpace. You know, on a daily basis, I'm shocked about how many people go, can it do this? Oh, I've got an idea. Can I use it for that? And of course they can. You know, it's the beauty is it's there and they can share it with as many people as they like in their industry in different divisions, and it just works really well for cases though, or you know, user cases that you wouldn't have even thought of because we're so set in our ways of, you know, we're here to help construction. It's no longer the case. You know, I speak to people all over retail who really see the benefits of what we do and how we do it.
So just to wrap up, well, so because retail is really quite broad, isn't it? So yeah, I know that we've seen some success with some names we can't mention, but things like large coffee shop chains,
supermarket chains, clothing chains, you know, high-end fashion brands. So yeah, there's you imagine if it's in retail, they can still use us.
Perfect. Well, listen, Wayne, thank you so much. I love your enthusiasm for what it's doing and can't wait to see all the case studies coming in.
Superb. Thanks for your help. Cheers, Andrea.
Thanks, Wayne.
Thanks. Bye.